Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're the United States of the world. We're on a mission to banish poverty. We're an emerging nation. We've been around almost 5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations. We are now in a position where we are expanding our economy. And that will improve the liquidity and value of our currency and benefit all our citizens, because all our citizens hold our currency. We give it to them every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, no obligation. Come along, register, prove you're a real person. That's all there is to it. We are also a non-separatist community. That means we don't separate people into groups based on what they look like, what their gender is, how much money they've got or not got or anything else. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology. But before that, we'll have a little prayer to help us find true happiness in life, not short-term pleasure, true lasting happiness. And it's something that everybody seeks. Not everybody knows that's what they're seeking, but they know there's something missing from their life. And it's something that you can't buy. You can only get it through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is that it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. So that's what our very short little prayer is about. We'll follow that with that short affirmation, and then we'll get into the business for the day, updates on what's been going on, where we're going, what's happening. And also I promised somebody that I'd do a very short training because he says, I've been in it for a while and I've referred a few people, but nobody does anything. And what's the best way to go about it, etc. So we'll have a little chat about that as well. But let me welcome you, whether you're watching the live now with us or whether you're watching the recording. We have a lot of people watch the recordings because 7 o'clock isn't always a good time for everybody, especially throughout the world. We are global. But if you are here and watching live, it's nice if you can pop your name and where you're from in the comments so people can see that we are truly global. And it's also, excuse me, an opportunity for you to ask questions or pick me up when I get things wrong. So it's all there and all wonderful. And I can't see anybody in from Facebook, and I'm wondering if something's gone wrong with the Facebook link. It does from time to time. Let me have a quick look and see if I can see anything in Facebook. It doesn't look like it's broadcasting in Facebook. No idea why. But let me wonder. I don't know. Nothing I can do about it anyway at this time. People will have to just try and get into YouTube if they want to be here. Okay. But we do have a few people in YouTube. We've got Peter from the Cameroon in Africa. We've got Ramachandra from Watford in England, Ron from Amsterdam in Holland, Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Norman from Doncaster, England, and we got Derek from Wado City in Nigeria. And the Facebook people will have to find YouTube. Okay. I wonder if I can put that in somewhere. Let me just see a quick look, see if I've got a YouTube channel open that I can just copy the link and put it into. Okay, what's going on here? Why didn't that open up? What's going on here? Okay, just a minute, I've got the link now. Why didn't that open up? What's going on here? Okay, just a minute, I've got the link now. Now do I get out of it? So okay, just a minute, I've got the link now. Right, let me see if I can pop this into We Share Abundance publicly. Paste and post. We'll hope that'll help a few people get in. Okay, let's get back to where we were. So we've got Richard in from Devon in England, Nankiep from Nigeria, and Carl from New Zealand. Facebook let us down. I don't know why, how, what. It's typical Facebook. Okay, let's get started then with that little prayer affirmation, and then we'll get into the business of the day. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And a little affirmation, we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. And don't know how, but Doug Atkinson's got in from Facebook, and so's Bazina. They've just come in, so maybe it's just started streaming in Facebook. I don't know. We've got Carl in from New Zealand. Did I mention that? Doug's from Canada. No, he's not. He's from yeah, he is. He's from Canada. And Bazina's from Edinburgh in Scotland. Right. Being a Saturday, the developers aren't working, but there are one or two things that I've been talking to them about. So hopefully we'll get that sorted out on Monday and get a few things cleared up. But things, generally speaking, are going okay. I do need to get that business profile completed for Ram by Monday, so that he can finish off on that recruitment tool that we'll be making available to the Easy Team Builder people. I think it's pretty close, and so it'll be interesting and exciting to see what kind of results we can get from that. Who knows? I don't think it's ever really been done before, so we'll just have to see how it goes on. Right. What else? Me. I started to think about, well, I've been thinking about it all day yesterday, and as you know, if you've been following, we are going to write our own code for the ShareHope program, because we bought a program and it's okay, it works, but it's not what we want. And I thought, if we're going to write the code ourselves, and we've got to do it, are the changes that we can make to make it better. And when I was meditating this morning, it came to me, and we will be changing it in a beneficial way. We'll be merging the two matrix together in a hybrid matrix format. I don't think it's been done before, but I've been working out the ins and outs of it, and it'll simplify it because there'll only be one matrix. It'll also mean that from the way that I've done it, that it'll pay a lot more money. Have I got it here? I'm not going to show you, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but basically, if you've got 3 referrals, you're going to be looking at $65,000 a month from the ShareHope matrix and program. If you are a totally passive person, instead of it being 6,000, it's going to be around about 12,000. So it's in fact, it's more, because no referrals, it's going to jump up to $20,000 a month, even for somebody totally passive, no referrals, including the withdrawal from the ShareHope Trust Fund. And that will be going up to 15,000 rather than 10,000. And the steps of the ladder are going to be much, much bigger than they were or they are now. That's all I'm going to tell you about it, but it will be an improvement. And if there is ever a way that we can make improvements that are beneficial for you, rest assured we're going to do it. Okay? So it's funny, isn't it, when I seem to have a hole in me side. No, there, that side. Okay, right. So that took me quite a while to get it all worked out this morning, but Vishal will be starting on that on Monday. I don't know how long it'll take, but until it is completed and we've tested it on the development server, I'm not going to tell you any more about it. But it will mean that everybody makes more money, basically, and I think most people will welcome that. I see we've got Peter in from Portugal, and he's got some comment there. Passive and no referrals in ShareHope get more per month than active members. No, they won't. The active members will get more than the passive people. You know, if you've got 3 referrals, you're going to be on $65,000 a month. The most that a passive member can get is 20,000. We've got Derek in from Nigeria. Question: is the current month messages in our inbox that is using crediting our account 100% at the end of the month after reading them, or must it include the previous month messages as well? You need to clear all messages. I think it deletes them if they're over 30 days old. The messages are removed over 30 days old, I think. So if you don't read them, but you should read them every day. That keeps you up to date with the admin, and it's also the right thing to do for anybody else that sends you a message. If they take the trouble to send you a message, you should read it. It may not be of interest to you, but you don't know until you read it. And if it's not of interest to you, that's fine. You read through it and say, okay, not interested, boom. And if it is of interest to you, it might be something that is very beneficial for you. So you should read them every day. Okay, right. Yeah, I had a member contact me. He's been a member for a while, and he was asking what he should be doing because he's piffed a few people in and they've done nothing. Now, once again, if you've been a regular on these calls, I've told you that I don't like paying it forward for people. I've never found it to be beneficial. I've only ever known one instance in the, what is it? Over 40 years anyway in the home business industry, I've only known one instance where paying it forward for somebody really paid off. Peter, no, you should have heard 65,000, not 60,000. Okay. Got Doug Atkinson. For new WSA members, is there a link on the menu to get to the bundle? Yeah, it's there for the 10 days that they are entitled to the bundle. And it's a pop-up every time they log in telling them to get it. And if they don't, well, there's nothing more we can do about it. But yeah, it's there for any new member, and it's there for 10 days or until they buy the bundle within 10 days. Okay. Making money, getting people into your team that'll do something. People will tell you that the way to make money is build a list. And there's nothing wrong with building a list, but it won't necessarily make you money. People will tell you, you build a list of 1,000 people and you'll make $1,000 a month. It's roughly $1 per person in your list. And that's BS, really. It may be, it depends on how well you've nurtured your list and who's in your list and what they join for, and lots of different things, you know, what niche they're interested in and what niche you're in and all sorts of things. But building a list won't make you rich. It's a step in the right direction, but it's not a guarantee of income. Lots of people build a list, but there are a lot of people that build a list that don't make any money. Some people have big lists and make a lot of money. Some people have relatively small lists and make a lot of money. But building a list won't guarantee that you're going to make money. Building a team will make you money if that team is all working in the same direction. There are a lot of people out there on the internet or anywhere else that'll join a program if it's free. Many of you may have been involved in some of these big launches that they have, you know, where they say, oh, we're doing this massive pre-launch and we're going to bring in millions of people and you're all going to make a fortune. And most of them will attract a lot of people, thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, maybe even hundreds of thousands of people. But most of them will never do anything, and they certainly won't put their hand in the pocket. To make money online, you have to sell something. To make money offline, you have to sell something. And you might say, well, I can get a job. Well, yeah, you can. But you're selling your services to your employer. And without some sort of quid pro quo, something for something, without some exchange of value, you won't make money. So if you are building a team, you either want to build a team that is going to work with you and or is going to buy the products that you offer them. I mean, you might build a team of fishing enthusiasts, and every time you send out an email about some new wonder bait or new rod or something like that, somebody will buy. That is a team in a niche where they're interested in what you are offering them, and it helps them in that. And that's nothing to do with them working in a team situation with you, but it is a team of enthusiasts that have the same sort of vision, goals, that are prepared to put their hand in the pocket because it'll help them with their hobby or their business or whatever else. But the most profitable teams are teams of people that want to change their life. They want to do something and make money. Now, there are a lot of people that want to make money, but are not prepared to do anything for it. You can offer them something, you say, yeah, I'll get involved and I'll pay it in for you and do this. And they go, oh yeah, great, boom. And you do. And I'm not saying don't do it, it's up to you. I do it. It's not something I expect to get anything from, but I do it. If you've seen my birthday message that I send out, I offer to pay people into the 777 plan. But I write them off. I don't consider them as being referrals, really. They're in there. They probably won't log in even. They probably won't complete their profile and their ID. And they probably won't even look at the 777 plan and know what it's about. But there's an odd chance that if I do it for enough of them, a few hundred, I may find one that says, okay, this is okay, I'll have a go at it. And it costs me next to nothing because it costs me $5 to pay them in and I make $4 in commission. They'll make money, but they probably won't even know because they probably won't even log in and check their account. So it's $1 for somebody in the chance that they do something. But if you're doing that, don't expect anything from it because it's unlikely that they will do anything. You can also say, sign up free, and people will. But a lot of them won't go anywhere beyond that. They won't take up the offers. They won't do anything. You've got to, first of all, find the people that are going to be interested in what you are offering. And I'm talking about the right people. No good just going out in the street and saying, hey, join this, it'll make you a lot of money, because those people probably don't understand network marketing. They don't understand how to make money. They don't know what it's about. So look for network marketers. Where will you find them? There are lots of places. There are lots of forums that are available for network marketers that you can get involved in, and you can become an authority in there. And as you become an authority, you build a reputation from being in there, not pushing your program, what you want them to join, but some of the forums will let you add a signature to any answers that you give. So if somebody's saying, what's the best solo ad marketing place to buy solo ads, you might want to offer some advice on that. And if you've got a little signature that says, this is where I make my money, you can click here to check it out. And if you've got any questions, get back to me. That is one way of getting to people that are more likely to do something. There are also various groups in Facebook, and you can even start your own group. Managing a group can be a bit of a hassle, but you've got a lot of people that will join a group, and you've got to be a bit careful. You've got to watch the ads that they display, because if they break Facebook rules, you'll get Facebook coming down on you and telling you that you've got to verify everything, So you've got to be a little bit careful, but there are Facebook groups and you can run your own group. And I would recommend running your own group and calling it How to Make Money Online, or a group for network professionals, or newbie make money group, or whatever, you can open several of them, but do them one at a time. There is also and I think it's in the multiple income streams, a community of network marketers that was started a few years ago, and you can post not messages. You've got to write an article. You can make articles, post articles in there, and people read them. And if they're interesting, then you'll get reaction to it, and it can be very powerful. I've not used it for a while, but I did use it in the past, and I got some very, very good prospects and people that joined and that are still with us from that. I can't remember what it's called, MLM Gateway or something like that, I think it's called. And I think it's in the multiple income streams. But you've got to be active in these places. You've got to get to be known. But that's where you should be looking, because you want people that are already active in network marketing. Solo ads are good because they'll target business opportunity seekers. You can target business opportunity seekers or home business people, or whatever. It's important to target your efforts at the people that are going to be beneficial to you. And once you've got people in, if they're not doing anything, just forget them. Pretend they're not there. Don't try and get somebody that doesn't do anything to be a superstar, because it's not going to happen. Now, if somebody comes to you for advice, that's a different matter. If they're not doing anything and they say, I've joined this, but I don't know what to do, can you help me? That's a different matter. You can then say, okay, what do you want to do? how much do you want to make? What is it that you're looking for? And you can work with them. And if you then give them advice of how to go about things and they do things, then you can continue working with them. But if you give them advice on how to do things and they still don't do anything, go back to what I said in the first place, forget them. It may sound harsh, but you've got to work with the workers because you're wasting your time otherwise. Anybody that has started to refer people, get onto them and say, oh, great, I see you've done this, you're doing it really well. What are you doing? How are you getting on with the people that you're bringing in? And get into a situation of helping the people that are doing something. They may be bringing in a lot of people that are no good as well. And then you've got to tell them, look for networkers, look for people that are already trying to make money online. And most of the people that are trying to make money online are not succeeding. So look for them and try and build a relationship with them. Don't ram your opportunity down the throat. Just ask them how they're getting on with theirs and what it is, and they'll want you to join, obviously. You don't have to join it, but you can say, oh yeah, okay, I'll bear it in mind. It's not really for me at this moment in time because I'm happy with what I'm doing, but don't tell them what you're doing. Let them come to you and say, what is it that you're doing? And then you can open it up to them. One thing in sales is a very, very good way to make a sale is to say, if I could show you a way, and it doesn't matter what it is that they're looking for. It might be a refrigerator, it might be a typewriter, might be a house. You've got to find out what it is they're looking for. But then you can come up with, if I could show you a way to get the refrigerator that you want, that you say is $300, if I could show you a way to get that without spending all that money, would you do it? And if they want it and they say, yeah, if you can show me a way to get it for less, then I'm going, yeah, I'll do it. You've already got an agreement there. You've got something, you've already made the sale. As long as you can prove to them that you can provide them with what they want as a better deal. So if you're talking to somebody that is trying to make money online, you can always say to them something along the lines of, what's the minimum amount you need to make to get by on? What's the minimum you're looking for? And usually it'll be whatever they're getting from their job, or if they're out of work, the job that they had before. If they were making 3,000 a month, 4,000 a month, whatever it was, that's round about the figure that they'll come up with, because that's what they think they're worth, because that's what they've been paid in the past. So then you can say, if I could show you a way to make that without the hassle of the 9-to-5 work, just working an hour or two a day, if I could show you a way to make that money that you want, that 4,000, and probably make 6,000 or 8,000 in just a couple of hours a day, would you do it? And once again, if they're of the right mentality, they're going to say yeah. And then you can start into the process and go through and be of service to them, help them to get started, show them the ropes, tell them what they've got to do. Now, if they don't do it, forget them. But if they're doing it and still not succeeding, why aren't they? You've got to be in there counselling and helping them along the way all the time. You know, why? What happened? Did you speak to somebody? What did they say? And you've got to get into a sort of two-way conversation of, okay, how could we have handled that better? And you can do a bit of brainstorming with them and get them to suggest things that because they probably thought about it. You know, if they messed up somewhere, they're probably going to say, you know, I think I messed up here because of boom. And then you can work your way around it and you say, well, it's great experience. I know it'll come. Never promise things that are unlikely to be achieved. Don't tell them that everybody they talk to is going to jump at them. You know, more often than not, tell them, you know, you might have to, over time, speak to 1,000 people to get to making the target that you want. Most of them will say no. Some of them will say, yeah, I'll take a look. And of the ones that say, I'll take a look, some of them will join with you and some of them will start working with you and you'll generate that income. So that is a quick sort of training. I could have spent a month's seminar on it, if you like, expanding all the little bits, but it's something for you to think about. But the main thing to take from this is look for the right people. And the right people are the people that are going to do something. And if they don't do anything, forget them. Treat it as though you've never referred them. If you've got to refer, say, 5 people to get your matrix working properly, and maybe you've referred 10, but they're not doing anything, treat that as not having referred any. In general, you're going to refer, and these figures I've got from experience of 40 odd years in the home business industry. To get one person that's going to do something, you're probably going to have to refer 7. And to find that superstar, you're probably going to have to refer 7 that do something. And one of them is going to be a superstar. And that superstar is going to make you enough money to cover your deal. And then you're going to do it again. And when you've got 2 superstars, you've doubled your money. But look for the right people. Look in the right places. Look for network marketers. Look for people that are looking to make money online, that understand what network marketing is, so you don't have to try and explain it all to them. Okay, I don't want to get too involved in that beyond that because it'll take up too much time, but there we go. Let's have a look at and see if we've got any questions in there. We've got Derek. Oh, that was about the reading messages. We've done that, and we've done that 60,000 for new. We've done that one. Don Wilson. I'm here late today from Canada, from Vancouver Island in British Columbia in Canada. Lovely to see you. And I see we do have some people in from Facebook, so maybe it is working, but it wasn't when I tested it. Okay. What else have we got? We've got numbers. Let me give them to you. Put these back on again. We have an increase of 50 in our 777 plan to 32,548. We got an increase of 10 in our registered members, which isn't great, but it's better than we've had for 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, we had 12 there. Just a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. for 9 days. And it took us up to 50,999. So I think we're going to get to 51,000 eventually. Okay. We have the same 10 increase in our active member count to 2,697. We have an increase of 5 in the pro members of the Sharehope plan to 527. And we have no change in the membership levels in Multiply Weezer, but once again we got enough, about 90 cents just for logging in from the revenue share to take us to $10,661 in the bonus fund. Okay, there's a little thing here. I read one of these every day, but no, that's not the one. It's this one I want to read to you. This was the one that I read today, and it's about fate. Because a lot of people will tell you, "Oh, I'm not cut out for that," or "Oh, I can't do that. It's it's all right for you. You are this, or it's all right for them. They are that." And it's almost saying, I'm stuck in this rut because that's where fate put me, and I can't get out of it. And it's not true. And this is about fate, and it says there's no such thing as fate. You make your own destiny. God has given you independence to shut out his power or let it in. You have more strength to overcome difficulties than you have troubles to overcome. You can remedy your mistakes because God has given you reason and will. First, you must make up your mind. Then hold your will steadily to your purpose until it is completed. Discipline yourself to develop your sleeping spiritual powers, claim your divinity, unite your consciousness with God, and receive his blessings direct from his hand. And that's it, basically. It's everything is in your own hands. You have the ability to overcome any obstacle. You have the power to manifest whatever you want in life, and you will get whatever you want in life as soon as you deserve it. You've got to become the person that is deserving of whatever it is that you want. And once you become that person will attract those things. Now, you'll probably want to move on and become a different person once you've got there, but you have to become the person first. You have to put it out to get it back, basically. Okay. So we've done the numbers, we've done everything else. We're going to give some money away now. Okay. We're going to find a couple of people. We're going to go to random.org, if I can find it. Yep. Okay. Let me do a screen share. Okay, here we are. Now, I've not shown you the spreadsheet. You'll get to see it in a minute. But we have 2,172 in the spreadsheet. So we're going to put 2172 in here, 2172. And the first person on the spreadsheet is in position 2. So random.org is now going to pick somebody in that numbers range. It could be number 2, it could be number 2172, could be any number in between. But it will be randomly generated when I click this button, which I'm going to do now. Boom. And the first one is 1771. And I'm going to enter that in spreadsheet, 1771. And then we're going to do another one because we do 2 a day. And the next one is 1085. 1085. And because I'm feeling good, and because yesterday the 2 people from the Share Hope plan, the sponsors, were not even in the spreadsheet, I'm going to do 2 more. Okay, so here we go. We're going to have 658. And we're going to do a last one, 102. Okay, so we can stop sharing random.org now, and we can go back and we can do a screen share of the spreadsheet. Okay, so there are the numbers we got: 1771, 1085, 658, and 102. And if I go right down here, you will see 2172 is the last name on the list, and 2 was the first. So now we're going to find out who these people are and how much they get. They get $40 just for being an Active Elite member. They get $20 if they're in the 777 plan. They get $20 if they are in the Poverty Crusher plan. And they get another $40 if they're in the Share Hope plan as a paid member. And they get $30 if they're in the Easy Team Builder. So the potential is there for $150. The minimum they're going to get is $40. Okay, so let's have a look for 1771. Uh, 1771. That's going to be a $60 one, because $40 and $20, $60 in total. So we paste it in there. And we put 60 in there. And make it pretty. There we go. So that's Menor Shahzaib, I think. And the sponsor Wealth 20XX, provided the sponsor is also in the list. Now we're going to look for 1085. 1085. And that is going to be the same, another $60. And we're going to go back up here. And paste that in. And we got a match there. And that's another $60 for Ajali, and for his sponsor, provided he's in the list, Leon Romeo. Okay, 658. Let's have a look for 658. That shouldn't be too far down. 658. Well, Fremi is in the list, but he's not going to get anything. It's an admin account. So the sponsor there definitely won't get paid. and 102. 102. And the sponsor there won't get paid again because it's admin account again. Till Jessinger from Germany. Hey. And he's in there for 200. No, 100 150 because he's in everything. And this one is in for 60. And we make those. There you can see it all. And that one won't get anything. Okay, let's save that. So those are the ones. We've got Minnow Shazib, Ajali, Pole Climber 58, until Jessinger. And hopefully Wealth 20 and Leone Romeo. Okay, are all going to get some money. The members definitely will have to check that those are in the list. So that's it. We've paid everybody. We've done a little bit of training that I promised, and I've lost the app. Here we go. I got the wrong number, 1185 instead of 1085, did I? Let me go back there. Yep, you're right. Let's change it. We take that out. 1085. That's what I say. It's good when people are in the live. They keep me in check. 1085. It's still the same value, $60. That's better. We've got the matches all the way along there now. So it's Rubinek and Kleckerchick, something like that. No idea. Okay, but it's still the same value, $60, $60, $60, and a 150 for till. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling. Now we're right. Thank you very much for getting me sorted out. Okay, we've got a few people letting me know that I got it wrong. Not unusual. Good job you're here. Okay, so that's it. The launch of the Vibe referral links, I mean, it's part launch, seems to be going pretty well. I know that there have been quite a few people that are joining, but I know that, well, I can tell you, I think, because it comes up in your dashboard, how many members they've got now. They started out with 8,200 yesterday, and they've now got 9,853. So they've got like 1,600 have come in 24 hours. And that is probably going to increase. What does that mean for you? It means for you, if you were pre-enrolled especially, that you have got people underneath you in that matrix. And you're going to earn money. Now, how much? We don't know. It depends on how big it grows. But at 2,000 a day, from now till February the 17th, I think it is, when they actually launch the matrix. That's 17, where are we now? 11, 20, 37 days. if it's only 2,000 a day for 37 days, that's another, what, 78,000. There's going to be 80 odd thousand people in that matrix. If they all upgrade. Will they all upgrade? No. But I think there'll probably be more than 80,000 by the time we get to that launch of the Matrix on February the 17th. But I think that everybody that is in now will have sufficient downline to make a significant income every month. If you're not in it, get in it now. The longer you leave it, the further down the matrix you're going to be. Long term, it shouldn't make that much difference, but short term, it makes a massive difference, because the ones that are in now are going to benefit from all that spillover, and there will be significant. I know that they are attracting an awful lot of attention from the right people, and Megan is very well connected in the network marketing industry. She knows a lot of leaders. They'll be coming in and generating spillover, because I think they're going to strategically place the top recruiters to benefit people as a whole. You want the top recruiters up at the top, because then they're bringing the people in. It's all spilling over. You don't want a top recruiter down on the 10th level, because it's going to benefit the people on levels 11, 12, 13, but you want everybody to benefit on the way down. So they want the top people in at the top. So if they've got these people that have, followings of many thousands of people, and they'll be putting those in at the top strategically to create that spillover. It is going to change people's lives. You will, if you are in now, generate a strong monthly income from the plan. When I say strong, I don't know how strong. Nobody does. But the numbers are there. You can work it out. You can have a think about it. If you've only got like 3 levels filled below you, you're probably going to make a few $100s. If you've got 4 or 5 levels filled below you, you're going to be into the thousands of dollars. And if you've got 7 or 8, you're into the tens of thousands of dollars. So it all depends on how many come in. But like I say, in 24 hours, it's just 24 hours now. It went live with the referral links 24 hours ago at this minute. And there's almost 2,000 people come in today. So I think it's going to grow and grow and grow right up to the launch, and then it's going to explode, because people will see people making so much money, and it'll go even bigger. Okay, so I think we're in the right place at the right time with Vibe. God bless you all. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and hopefully Facebook. And until then, you know what you've got to do. Get out there, share love and abundance, look for the right people and help them. And God bless you all. And I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah. In a wild crocodile. Woo. See you later, alligator.